Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 7 of Arcane, which I think are the last 2 acts, technically.
I've really enjoyed this show.
Yeah.
We've talked in length about the animation, about the story, just everything's just gotten better, I feel like.
Right.
The last act was crazy. I feel like that time jump, just everything changed.
Yeah.
So I am curious how much is gonna change in this next act. Are we gonna have another jump?
That's true. For whatever reason, I wasn't anticipating another time jump, but it would make sense, I feel like.
Maybe.
I mean, we ended off with Vi finally reuniting with Powder / Jinx after 7+ years, and then immediately split up again.
Yes.
So is Jinx gonna be the one on the hunt now to find Vi? That was the big cliffhanger, but there's so much going on in this show and I'm loving all of it.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to get into the last act and my expectations are high and I feel like it's gonna reach them.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. Oh, the firelights.
Why you got a pocket full of green for? It's all about the get back.
Like a hype video for the gang.
It's kick back. They say I'm only brick rap.
There's a lot of them.
So, no time jump.
No.
This isn't Silco. It's someone else.
How do you know?
Whoa.
Your lunatic sister works for him.
What was that glowing stone? That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, didn't tell her everything.
Stop! Get your hands off of me! Leave her alone! Let me go!
I love the perspective of going back and forth. Oh.
You shy or just ugly?
You look good for a dead girl.
Wait, is that the kid from the beginning?
Yeah, is that Echo? I mean, we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
What the hell is this all about?
What were you doing with Jinx?
Her name is Powder.
People change.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Seriously.
Thought you were dead. Now you show up with a Pilty and give her a tour of the lanes?
So you just come out swinging?
I wonder who I learned that from.
You still punch like a little boy.
Oh, whoa.
How long have you had those off?
How long have you been whining?
Oh.
I would very much like to see the device.
Sure he would.
The subjects wither and rot. We have the capacity to change our nature. Shimmer? Everything one needs to survive a violent transition. You won't hear about the plans.
Yeah. This is for you, Victor.
I must warn you.
Like reflection in his eyes.
Jace will understand. Perhaps.
Is that Jace?
Yeah, damn, Jace. What are you doing?
There was no time jump. When did he get massive?
Maybe he's just been hiding it underneath his, like, suit.
I tried taking it apart and it nearly killed me. Whoever built it knows exactly what they're doing.
Is that what's really bothering you?
He was my mentor, Mel, and I betrayed him.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Heimerdinger will understand eventually. It's your time now, Jace.
First, I have to save Victor. No sign of Caitlin either.
We'll get through this.
Yeah, things are kind of getting away from him.
Try not to lose your nuts.
Enforcers are searching anyone who crosses the bridge.
Oh, she's still alive? I thought Jinx killed her.
She was just messing with her.
I need to find Jinx.
Sir,
What?
she'll come to you when she's ready.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. She got hurt.
I didn't lose her. She was there for me. She's just some stupid topsider.
Oh, she's just stapling her leg closed.
Caitlin.
I like how her face was like shattered in the mirror at the same time. Oh, this is pretty nice down here in the Undercity.
Oh, wow.
Is that a real tree?
If a single seed can make it down here, so could we. Silco flooded the lanes with Shimmer. Everyone here was an addict or a victim.
Is Caitlin still tied up?
Yes, I think so.
Powder's gone, Vi. All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in there.
And Echo gave up on her a while ago, it seems like. Oh, whoa.
Your sister works for him not because she has to, but because she wants to.
Oof.
And this is Jace's doing.
I order a blockade and my own partner violates it.
I told you I knew someone.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity.
What difference does that make?
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
I'm from the Undercity.
Seriously.
I'm sorry. Was your friend able to help?
No, he said nature was resistant to this sort of tampering.
Oh. So that trust was like just totally broken.
Yeah. Jace is just shutting them all out. The opposite of what they were trying to do with Hextech.
We're bleeding money, and for what? His dreams of rebellion.
There's quite a few interesting people in this room.
Better to have some trade than none at all. How are you meant to bring Piltover to heal if you can't handle your own people?
Yikes.
I feel like something real bad's about to happen to all these people.
Well,
To cut off the ventilation.
Have you forgotten where we came from?
Oh.
But I pulled you all up from the depths, offered you a taste of topside. I gave you life. Do you remember?
He got his point across. Okay.
Don't forget again.
wow. That was dark.
Handled that pretty easily.
Good meeting.
So pretty much you're nothing without me.
This threat from the Undercity is drawing attention. Piltover looks vulnerable.
It's too soon. Jace isn't ready.
Too soon for what?
She's definitely got her own stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't know what's going on.
What have you done with Vi? Let her go. I brought her here. It's me you want.
My hero.
I thought they were hurting you.
You get a pass back topside, that's it.
Oh, they're sending her back?
I mean, there's no trust between the Undercity and Topside. Oh,
Let me help
she came back.
Chasing down dead ends. They're not all dead.
Oh, do you want her to have this?
Don't move, silly.
Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater.
You lied.
Oh.
She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal, not for you.
Oh, it's not true.
I am your family. Everyone else betrays us.
But I didn't even know about the crystal.
You have to complete the weapon.
Oof.
I just want Vi and Jinx to have like 2 minutes alone.
Your people hunt us. Silco pays them to do it.
You're wrong. You got it. You have to let me take that back. It was stolen during the attack by your sister.
You just forgot to mention that?
Someone with the right knowledge could build any Hextech device.
We could beat Silco with this.
Oh, God.
Your people aren't dying all around you.
Everyone's gonna want this power.
You'd be well within your rights to keep it. If you do, this cycle of violence will never stop. This city needs healing.
Good job, Caitlin.
Let me help you.
You got a plan?
All right.
Your people wouldn't have to hide anymore.
I'm the one who gives it to them.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fine.
I feel like that's going to be an issue at the border, the bridge.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sneak past.
Engineering is inspired. You think they could crack Hextech?
She already did crack it.
If we are to assume the worst, that would mean they've turned it into a weapon.
I mean, that's what they're working on, right?
Yeah, that's what Jinx working on.
You want us to build weapons? Absolutely not. We would shatter any attempt at peace.
So this is her endgame, weapons of her own.
If we're lucky, we'll never need to use it.
I feel like Jace is gonna go for it.
You cannot be considering this.
What if she's right?
Scientists, not soldiers.
We may not have a choice.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, Victor.
There is always a choice.
That was a good representation of choice dealing with that bomb.
Oh, so they do have a way.
If they can get this thing back, he'll lift the blockade, he'll let the firelights be free.
I doubt it's going to be this easy.
No, I know. It would solve way too much if they can get this back to Jace.
And I'm afraid for Victor with the shimmer.
We call them firelights. Never seen so many, though.
Uh-oh.
she was walking in on
Victor.
I'm worried I have to do something I never thought I would.
Is this Hammer? Oh, yeah. What is he doing? Oh, it's giving him just enough strength. Oh, no.
What happened?
I have no idea. Oh, this is not gonna look good to Jinx if Vi's working with the Firelight and focusing on the gem.
Yeah.
I can't leave her again.
You can't change her.
I have to try.
Maybe she heard that?
Hopefully. Or at least she won't be with these two.
Yeah.
It's been real, Cupcake. Thanks for everything.
Oh.
Shut up. It's just a goodbye hug. She wouldn't do that. Not again.
Come on, Vi, keep going. Okay, hopefully that's alright with Jinx.
Halt! What the hell is this?
They don't know?
I have proof. Silco's behind everything.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking Marcus, though.
Show me.
And he's on Silco's take.
No.
Dirty. Oh. Fucking Marcus.
Liar.
No.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, what do these things do? Oh, these are not... Oh my god. Holy shit, that was Jinx? Good thing he had a vest on.
Where's Vi?
I think she was close enough to get hit by some of those, so she's probably knocked out. Who should just kill?
Caitlyn, no?
Oh, no.
Oh, my daughter.
Oh, goodbye, Marcus.
Sorry, Marcus. I don't really feel that bad for you.
Yeah, you suck. Oh, what? Oh, whoa.
Oof.
Oh, he got it.
Go!
Man, what a showdown.
Yeah. Just say something. Just like, I'll be right back.
The boy savior.
It's like putting her in a trance or something. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. From them playing as kids to fighting as adults. Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh. Holy crap. Oh my god, that's how it ends? Alright, that was episode 7 of Arcane. What'd you think?
I feel like that was one of the best episodes yet.
That was super strong.
Yeah, there's so much going on, like every episode, but I feel like now that everyone's kind of together and we're seeing like all of the individual kind of motives for what's going on, but there's just so much that could be resolved if people just talk to each other.
Yeah, for a few groups, for sure.
Yeah, but I think that there's just so many different motives that I don't know 100% if that would help. But I mean, especially with Vi and Jinx, and then now, I mean, I feel like the trust has been totally severed with Victor and Jace.
It's really bad. There's definitely a few relationships that could be massively solved. If Jinx and Vi had a few minutes for Vi to just explain everything, you know, that would, I feel like, bring Powder back to reality.
Yeah, and I think also if Jinx were to meet Caitlyn with Vi,
right,
the same way that Vi was kind of able to explain to Echo who Caitlyn is, what she's doing, and Caitlyn finally came clean about the gem.
Right, that it was actually Jinx who stole it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't really see Jinx caring that much about the gem. Like, I feel like she cares because Silco cares. If Vi was able to kind of break that tie between Silco and Jinx, she's not going to care about the gem. So who cares if Chase gets it back?
Yeah, but it's going to be hard because, I mean, just seeing that relationship with Jinx and Silco and the way that he kind of is able to bring her back in, like when she was doing like the eye thing.
Right, he's able to kind of play that I'm your dad card, technically.
Yeah.
It's rough. I mean, Silco is a very destructive force. I mean, he just wrecked the Undercity with drugs. I feel like it's more of a using situation with Jinx as opposed to an actual fatherly figure.
It's hard because I feel like he does care about her.
Yeah.
But I feel like he cares about her more because she's so smart and able to.
That's the thing. I feel like he cares about her because what she can do for him.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that he does also just care.
I feel like he does care for her like a daughter, but a slight notch above that is caring that she can weaponize this gem and make him even more powerful and take over Piltover or whatever.
Yeah, and I feel like the fact that he's getting it a lot of from like the outside, from all the people that he's surrounded by, that is also in Silco's mind that he needs to make sure that she's doing what she needs to do.
Right.
Grand scheme of his plan.
So it's just a mess, and it's so hard to see Jinx just kind of like struggle to go through things. How she'll see a situation and she's getting the influence from her own mind, just kind of warping the situation. She can't trust what she sees. She can't trust what she thinks. She's just like this like broken person doing her best, but often it ends up her hurting a bunch of people.
Yeah, she's got those like internal demons that it really makes it impossible for her to move through any situation.
Because that ending to this episode, that whole bridge scene was crazy. I mean, we had Marcus fucking everything up, essentially, by shooting Echo, setting off Vi to come back.
He almost shot Caitlyn, too.
He almost killed Caitlyn, too. So, I don't know why I ever thought he had a change of heart a couple of episodes ago and thought he was maybe going to do something to redeem himself, but he died working for Silco and almost killed a couple people doing it. But that reveal of the firelights actually being Jinx's, like, bombs, amazing.
That was crazy. When we're seeing the scene where Vi's like walking through and she's like, I've never seen so many of those. I never for a second thought this could be Jinx.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. That little reveal of like, those actually aren't bugs. Like those are little bombs.
Yeah.
And how we saw it from afar.
Yeah.
Like it was like a fireworks show.
Yeah.
And then we cut back and everyone's just like either dead or badly injured. That was wild.
Yeah.
And then you had the crazy showdown of Jinx versus Echo.
That was probably my favorite part of the episode. Using the clock and taking back to their childhood.
Yeah.
And then playing, I guess, with paintballs.
Right. That was just so amazing to see them as kids fighting out this scenario and seeing them laughing and smiling and they're messing around with each other, and you'd get brief flashes of them in the real and the present, and they're actually fighting each other, possibly to the death. It was just amazing.
Yeah, and then now we've left on another cliffhanger where it's like, is Echo dead? I don't think Jinx is dead, but she's pretty badly injured.
I don't know. I would assume if Jinx is not dead, then Echo is not dead either. that they're probably just both unconscious.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a bomb right next to him.
Yeah.
I would assume Jinx knows or has an idea of the power of her own stuff. So maybe.
But is she unhinged enough to just do it anyways?
Probably. I would have to assume that they're both okay, but they're both probably very messed up. And I think it's going to depend who finds them. Who's going to find them on the bridge? Is it going to be Silco, who's going to find their bodies lifeless there? Or is it going to be like Jace or something? I feel like that's going to massively change the direction of either of their lives depending who comes to rescue them.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And the fact that Vi heard the explosion and she kind of turned around, but it seemed like she was just going to keep walking with Caitlyn back into the city.
Yeah, and that sucked. I mean, she was leaving them to go find Jinx. I understand Caitlyn's injured a little bit. It's not like Caitlyn's on her deathbed or anything.
I don't think that Caitlyn could get inside by herself.
I guess that's true.
At this point.
I just wish she would have just said, let me drop Caitlyn off over there and I'll be right back or something.
That's the communication.
Right, of course they're not going to do that. But I mean, that just destroyed everything. I mean, this gave Jinx all of the information she needed to at least make herself believe that Vi was only there for the gemstone and not for her. That was a crazy setup how Echo technically beat Jinx there, I guess, or had Jinx in a vulnerable situation enough, but how he kind of stopped to see Jinx, and for a brief second, maybe he believed that Powder was still in there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. And unfortunately, him hesitating gave her the ability to set off that bomb. But fortunately, because obviously we're still rooting for Jinx.
Right.
So it's hard.
Because I think he would have maybe just killed her if he would have just kept going. I don't think he would have stopped.
I don't think so either. He was just like beating her.
Yeah, so that brief little moment of clarity maybe saved both of their lives.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was wild. It's going real bad for everyone in the Undercity and for Vi and for Jinx. But the other shift too is Jace and Victor.
I don't know. I feel like there's such a divide now. I feel like Jace just drew a solid line when he put that barricade up. And I think Victor was shocked by that because he's like, I told you that I was going to my friend. And for Jace to kind of talk down to him like, oh, well, you didn't tell me it was someone from the underside. It's like, who cares?
Right. Definitely a clear line to block them out, get upset at Victor for going over there, kind of label everyone over there as the enemy, and then contemplate building weapons, which is the exact opposite of what they wanted to do with Hextech.
Yep.
So I feel like that drove Victor to make his decision to do whatever the hell happened with him and his own little gem or hexstone or whatever.
And I'm worried for Victor now. He took the Shimmer, but what happened now between the Shimmer, him, and Hextech?
Yeah, it fused something. I mean, when he went through his body and everything just changed.
Yeah.
So something is definitely going to be bad with Victor because that Shimmer also, I feel like, has aggressive qualities. It's not like you take it and then suddenly you're better or something.
Yeah.
Almost everyone who takes it turns into something violent.
Yeah, it goes to the extreme. And the fact that he just took all of it, it's kind of surprising to me. I mean, I know that he's trusting his friend.
Right.
But Victor is so smart and so like science driven that I would assume that he would have tried some kind of small experiments before just shooting himself up with that whole vial.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a spot where he doesn't have time anymore, I guess. We're gonna have possibly Hextech weapons now. I guess thankfully the Undercity doesn't have any gems anymore.
Yeah, and I think that Jinx being injured as she is, it's gonna absolutely slow down her momentum on their weapon.
Right. And they don't even have a gem to make a super weapon now either. But I feel like the trajectory would be the Topside or Piltover or whatever. They're going to still maybe make their weapons.
Yeah.
And maybe wipe through the Undercity.
Yeah.
You know, just with the idea of, hey, they almost did it. Let's make sure that they don't rise up again.
Right.
So crazy stuff that's going to be coming. I mean, this was a super strong start to the final act. Yeah. So I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, no, me too. I feel like this is a mess. So it's going to be very interesting to see where all of these little storylines go.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.